is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The shotgun running play call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
On the run, it's Hughes. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this game.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Scanning the field. It's Moore. That's caught. It's Stewart. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Grab down the middle. It's Ott. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Sooners come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped full behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to throw. It's Mateer. The pass rush closing in. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Nowhere to run, no corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Stewart. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, he breaks free, still going. Here he goes. Touchdown, Ducks. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
2nd down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Promising start with the drive, and now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fighting off the defender.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Ducks line up on first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, he might have been able to get away with that in high school, but everybody up here in college, they're bigger, faster, they're more aware, and it's dangerous throws like this that are more often going to be picked than a completion. He'll figure that out, but you have to fail a little bit first, and that last throw will be a big lesson.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking deep downfield to the left. He hauls it in to the 25, still running. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And a powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? To throw. It's Moore. Grab made by the tight end. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
He hands it off from the gun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Gets rid of it on the move. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So on 4th down, they will settle for... The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
This is what a lot of film work can do for you for a special teams coach. I think they saw what they wanted from the right side there. They deliberately attacked that side. They come up with the blocked field goal, and now they've got all the momentum.
They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. That's caught. It's Whittington. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but Now it brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Now here's the toss play. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They'll run it from the gun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Nice grab. It's Sategna. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
The Sooners are in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Grab near the sticks, it's Potts. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is he
fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's reeled in. It's Bryant. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. And it's good, right down the middle. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On the ground, good spots. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air. It's Mateer. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure on the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. The quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football. And now you get to fourth down. You got the lead by a couple possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PHC up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Tight end makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. He's running out of time here. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. The Sooners will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here?
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. They trap him for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. I mean, it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Mateer. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The quarterback looks to his right. They'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Sooners move into the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there. The Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Buying time, moving to his left. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. big fella down there. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the right, it's caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for the first down to the 37. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here. Put a lot of...
Let's take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
QB keeper all the way. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. We hit the quarter break. It's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He gets the first and still going. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Sooners. They could not stop it. The back was not going to be denied there. It's a red zone rushing touchdown.
Chris, as you know, when we get down into this red zone, we're most likely going to have to break a few more tackles because everything becomes so much more condensed. That's exactly what happened here. That's a great touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone again and follows up a touchdown with a successful two-point try. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Moves out of the pocket. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any option.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I look to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bryant. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. Design quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Timeout called by the defense. sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Dutch looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, it's a nice game here. They get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting it.
Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. Second and long for this offense after the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Takes a shot at the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
To throw, it's Moore. On the move now. And it's picked off in the end zone. Inside the 40. Past the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick two. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds. The clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Makes the grab. It's Barnes. Good enough for first down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Sooners are in the red zone now. Chewing clock with the running game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for some space. It's Barnes. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, we'll try to run it in. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking for a late deep throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Shotgun formation here on third down. Just trying to get rid of it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it again.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The Ducks begin a new series here, first and 10. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. The shotgun handoff here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship.